Alright, so starting out this video a little late, but what ended up happening is that I was going to check engine code for a p0327, a bank 1 knock sensor, which is on the driver's side. Before I replaced the sensor or look further into it, I was most likely thinking it was a wire, and because it's right by the header, and then the primary tube I think goes on the other side of the steering shaft, which is a lot closer than the factory style setup. So I think that's what happened here. I'm gonna cut this up to see up to which part is damaged, and then I'm gonna replace the whole thing. I ended up getting replacement. There's the AC ductile pigtail. All right, that's the part number. And then I ended up buying these different style of butt connectors. I'm gonna do a little test run first on some spare wires that I have, but pretty much it comes with the solder on the center of it. So I'll show you more of that when I get to that step. And I'm going to attempt this first before I buy the sensor. The sensor is not expensive either. It's like 15-20 bucks. So if this doesn't work, it'll probably be the sensor, but I doubt it because the wires did look exposed and it shows. I pulled this up as well, and they also look torched on the top. But I'll show you that more when I pull the sleeve off as well.
Work it.
So I found out what the issue was.
And then on one of them,
the wire,
you were intercepted too. So
there's a brake which is right here.
So
the brake was right here.
they just couldn't get
So
it.
I'm gonna cut it.
They couldn't do shit with the
Expose it to the back. I've checked in. It all looks good. So I'm gonna cut it about right here.
Every time.
And here's where I'll connect the new wire from. So this should be the issue on why the knock sensor code is being thrown. My advice to you guys, especially once you install headers, or before you actually install them, if you're in the process of doing it, double check this, or go ahead and do a wire extension and reroute it before you put it back on the way that the factory had it, because that's how they're gonna get burnt. So if you're gonna do headers, reroute this knock sensor. Or if you have done it already, before it throws off the code, do this mod to it, because this is what's gonna happen. This is what happened to mine. Alright, so I'm just gonna cut back here, extend it, and then I'll check back up with you guys, and I'll show you how I'm gonna reroute it. Most likely, I'm gonna route it along this way right here, and then into the front, and then I'm gonna clock the sensor forward. I'm gonna clock it forward in this way, so it'll connect directly through the front, and then I might have to use a zip tie too to keep it away from it. And obviously, I'm gonna wire loom it, put some heat wrap over it to protect it from the headers as well. I might even buy a sleeve like this as well to put on the main part where it's closest to the header, and then right here will just be with regular wire loom and stuff. But yeah, but that was the issue right there. So I taped off the wire on that side, so I know which one it is on this side of the pigtail. So when I wire in my new pigtail, I don't have them crossed by accident, so they'll still be wired the same way. The blue one was this one. It was the one on the right side. The same thing here. It's gonna go like this. So there's my blue one that's taped, and then this one will go on the other wire. So the way that I want to run it, I'm gonna need to have more wire extended. So I'm gonna run a couple feet on this one first, connect it, run it the way I want, and then the excess I'm gonna cut it wherever it needs to be, and then that'll be connected to that, and then we should be good. Alright, so I exposed my 2 wires right here. Put these in line right here. Slide over my new connection with the solder part in the middle. So this is how I got the wire set up, make it look factory. I got an extension from about right here to about right here, so maybe like a foot and a half more. And I tucked it with the wire loop to make it look nice. I'm gonna run this back right here, and this wire this way, and have this sensor peek through the front of the headers. So I'll update you guys again on the next step. So far that's how it's going. Okay, so this is how I just set it all wired up. It's zip tie on this bracket, and it's going straight through, and it's onto the knock sensor back there, and I just zip tied it right here on the edge to right here. Alright. So I just finished taking the car out for about a 20-minute drive, more or less, and the code didn't come back on, it stayed off, so I think it was a success. I'll keep an eye on it in the next couple days, see if it does return, but as of right now it looks like it's fixed. It should be good. You guys already know, for more videos like this, like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. You already know, Chevy 80, baby. Let's go.